Elon Musk's new partnership with Microsoft is set to revolutionize the tech industry. It's intriguing to ponder whether Musk and Bill Gates could form a partnership, and what this new collaboration entails. Is this the start of something enormous in the tech world? Join me in this video as we explore Musk's exciting new partnership with Microsoft that promises to shake things up. When it comes to Musk, anything is possible, but adding Bill Gates and Microsoft to the mix is sure to result in even more significant changes in the course of history. However, it's understandable if you have doubts about the relationship between the two tech giants. Musk has had a public feud with Gates, triggered by Gates' decision to buy a Porsche EV instead of a Tesla. Musk protested, accusing Gates of not taking climate change seriously since he didn't support the company doing the most to solve the issue. This wasn't the first time Gates expressed skepticism about Musk's ideas. In a 2017 blog post, Gates criticized Tesla's semis, casting doubt on the feasibility of long-haul electric vehicles. He praised EVs made by General Motors and Rivian without mentioning Tesla. Musk responded simply that Gates had no clue. 2 years later, Musk invited Gates to drive a semi-truck himself, a cheeky comeback that highlighted Musk's confidence in his company's technology. Despite their differences, a partnership between Musk and Gates could have the potential to bring about significant changes in the tech industry. One of Musk's fans tweeted, "I wonder what Bill Gates is saying about this comment in the past that Tesla semis will never happen," to which the Tesla CEO answered, "He can drive it himself if he wants." That was a while ago, but the friendship between the two tech moguls has never improved. Even so, both of them share admirable similarities that would make you think they'd end up being friends. While Elon is younger than Bill Gates, both of them have topped the Forbes list index as the richest person in the world, and even now they still possess billions of dollars, making them billionaire peers. But this is as far as their friendship has gone, so the possibility of a partnership would be slim. However, you might want to rethink your reservations about a partnership between Bill Gates and Elon, because Musk is already in a partnership with Microsoft. In the business arena, when you want to form a partnership, you better go for someone who will add great value to the team. Even though the Tesla CEO and Bill Gates are strange bedfellows, they sure can benefit something from each other. Here's where things get interesting. In the past, government organizations in several countries found a way to reach out to other planets through heavily funding space programs. This turned into a monopoly, thanks to the fact that the governments were the immediate beneficiaries. And the stun competition was lacking from other upcoming space companies. However, when commercial organizations joined the race, it was not just the government anymore. Today we observe a democratization of the space business, and one of the most prominent spaces is held by none other than Elon Musk. Elon Musk has long held the vision of making life multi-planetary. With this vision in mind, he went ahead to form his iconic space company SpaceX, which has revolutionized the entire space industry. As a result, the tech mogul has made thousands of strides in the space industry, including his recent contribution in the arena through Starlink. Apparently, this is the technology that will see Microsoft climbing to newer heights and technology. Starlink, a child company of SpaceX, is well known for its epic connection that promises heaps of connectivity advantages to its customers. This includes unlimited connectivity even in remote areas like the desert. Well, don't be deceived that the connectivity will be weak in the desert, as Musk asserted a speed of up to 220 megabits anywhere in the world that has Starlink connectivity. So far, the company has managed to set up Starlink in 40 countries, yet Elon Musk is still relentlessly sending other constellations to space to improve the network. Nevertheless, Microsoft can benefit a great deal from all that Starlink has done, and they are sure going to have it mega. Microsoft is not just any other kind of tech giant. The company has a long history of innovation that has disrupted the whole market, just like Elon Musk's numerous companies. The effect of this was an acceptance and demand for Microsoft products, which ended up making Gates the wealthiest person in the world. As of 2020, Statistica reported that Microsoft's market capitalization had reached $1.97 trillion. This apparent success story between Microsoft and Elon Musk's Starlink is about to create even more synergies with the formation of a partnership. Microsoft Inc. understands the value that the SpaceX program is bound to impact on their company. We wouldn't be wrong to say that it would be the first in human history to change destiny in profound ways. Just for the mere fact that Musk has intensive plans for space is one sure indicator that Microsoft is on the right track and choosing the right partner for its business. Being in partnership with a man who wants to launch the first Starship orbital launch is not a joke. You might just be wondering if Microsoft will be benefiting from Musk's Starlink. What will they be bringing to the table? Well, that's a good question, and the answer is that it's bound to settle other questions that might come along. Microsoft is best known for their Windows operating system, which competes well with Apple. However, the most recent progress of the company has seen the birth of the Azure product line, which is an integrated system based on cloud computing. The cloud computing business has tremendously grown in demand over the years, especially in the last decade. Major companies have found cloud storage a much better bet to store their data over the expensive and limited disk storage used in their part. This has typically increased the growth of most cloud computing companies, and you can have no doubts that Microsoft is among the leading in the business. For the record, Azure helped Microsoft make a giant leap in the cloud computing business in 2021. The cloud company reached a whopping sale of $20 billion for the first time, giving it a 36% increase in market capitalization. This increase did not happen overnight though. Azure has a physical component comprising over 200 data centers organized into regions and connected with the largest interconnected networks in the globe. This includes Azure's Wide Area Network, WAN, fiber and points of presence, POPs. However, what makes Azure the biggest candidate for Elon Musk's space product is the ultra-low latency access to big data. Musk's vision to colonize Mars requires that he has an extremely robust infrastructure on this planet. In that case, Azure looks good, especially as a candidate for making this possible. Azure's infrastructural design and deployment can uniquely work in mission-critical systems, so it's a win situation for the space program and the cloud computing business to create an ecosystem for the mission to the Red Planet. You will realize that Azure aims to have an on-the-planet and off-the-planet approach to cloud computing. We can have confidence in Azure due to its past track record on similar partnerships. If you thought the space partnership was the first, you'd be interested to listen to this. Azure once partnered with SCS, taking the leading global content connectivity solutions. The dual team ensured the reliable delivery of Azure's services to customers. SCS recorded SCS Resilient Highly Available Network is optimized for high performance. Peering with Microsoft Azure, providing access to the cloud from anywhere in the world. So the partnership between Azure and SpaceX will be a tremendous leap in satellite internet connectivity. While this is happening, SpaceX will also be able to gain the Azure cloud customers who they directly need to buy Starlink services. This will fuel Elon Musk's goal of reaching Mars by 2050, as he projected. On the other hand, Microsoft will be taking the next step towards merging cloud computing systems with available anywhere connectivity. Microsoft already announced the beginning of a private preview for Azure Orbital Cloud Access, which will allow users to link up with the cloud from literally anywhere through SpaceX's Starlink satellite constellation. However, for now, the public will have to wait. The preview is currently limited to Microsoft's US government customers. However, the president of Microsoft Strategic Missions and Technologies, Jason Zander, pointed out, "We are currently working towards general availability and commercial expansion." He added that the timeline will be determined by the evolution of their work with their private preview customers and customer feedback. Things are bound to get better for Azure in the coming years. The Tesla and SpaceX billionaire has since launched over 2,000 satellites, adding to the already over 1,000 Starlink constellations. This means stronger and more dependable connectivity. Microsoft and SpaceX have already begun testing the system with pilot customers like the National Interagency Fire Center in Boise, Idaho. Zander said, "We achieved resilient communication. Two things go on steadily, the partnership will set the center stage for better ways of connectivity. Otherwise, both Elon Musk and Bill Gates' Microsoft stand a chance of deepening their partnership all the more." Azure is not the first partnership that Musk started with Microsoft. Even though Bill Gates and Musk have had their feuds when it comes to business, things are different now. You may want to refresh your memory to the time when Microsoft announced the world's fifth most powerful computer, or as we like to refer to it, a supercomputer, at its Build 2020 event. What most people might not be so familiar with are the partners who made the supercomputer dream come to reality. Well, guess who was the face behind the Microsoft supercomputer technology? Elon Musk. Just how, you may ask? It's a simple puzzle. Musk has a handful of businesses he is running, and one of those happens to be OpenAI, which heavily assisted Microsoft in making their supercomputer. The Redmond-based company signed a $1 billion investment with OpenAI to kickstart the big invention, and the result is what Microsoft is now boasting of. We are least surprised that Microsoft was able to reach the top 5 cohort of the most powerful companies in the world. In fact, the supercomputer was listed in the top 500 in the world. We all know what happens when Elon Musk is brought to the table. The tech mogul delivers, and that's an established fact. The computer is nothing short of excellence. You could almost wonder why it did not leap to the top position. The single computer system is composed of 285,000 CPU cores and 10,000 GPUs. With that, it goes without saying that the supercomputer is capable of handling 400 gigabits per second of network connectivity for each GPU server. Interestingly, Microsoft stated that the computer would be used to train its artificial intelligence models hosted in Azure. The current partners with SpaceX, it was previously unclear how Microsoft would take advantage of such a powerful system. However, we are now seeing how Azure is finally ending up being, in the long run, a powerful source of cloud connectivity for the entire world. This is all thanks to their partnership with Elon Musk. What do you think about Microsoft Azure's potential for the new merger with Elon Musk's SpaceX? Feel free to share your views in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing trending updates for more content like this. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next one.